Hello everyone and hello to the honored Mr. Surya Anugrah. I am Saskia Azara with student number 17066255053. Now we'll present you the company report of Netflix. So the first thing we will jump in is company overview. Netflix is a multinational media and entertainment company headquartered in Los Gatos, California, United States. They distribute original and licensed film and television shows. Founded on August 29, 1997 in Scotts Valley, California by Mark Randolph and Reed Hastings. Netflix was originally a DVD rental service by mail, where customers could order or rent DVDs by mail. This business model operated from 1997 to 2007. During this period, Netflix suffered losses and faces competition from Blockbusters, a video rental chain, until it experienced rapid growth again in early 2001. After nearly 10 years of operation, Netflix changed its business model and transformed into an online streaming service in 2007. The key financial indicators of Netflix are 1. Profitability. Based on the data up to the end of 2025, Netflix net profit has increased consistently and steadily in line with its expenses. 2. Liquidity and solvency. Based on Netflix assets and liabilities, it has sufficient current assets to pay short-term debt and doesn't all rely on bank loans. Based on Netflix financial statements, it can be interpreted that Netflix has sufficient funds to cover its overall operation, and therefore Netflix's financial condition can be considered healthy in the long term. Netflix is also becoming more efficient in managing the assets through content amortization and the acquisition of new content. Netflix Market Analysis. As a subscription video on demand streaming service company, Netflix operates in an oligopoly market structure. This can be understood by the fact that the streaming industry market is dominated by several large companies such as Netflix, HBO, Hulu, and Disney+. This dominance is a characteristic of an oligopoly market with very high barriers to entry, requiring large investment to produce content, purchase license, and develop advanced technological infrastructure. With the competitive strategy in Netflix is original content. By producing original films and television shows, Netflix has attracted customers. This differentiates Netflix from other services, so that competition between this company also includes the quality of content, uniqueness, and user experience. And now Netflix also expanding to have gaming in its program. With this development, they can grow many new customers. Regulation to Netflix. Netflix is subject to digital service regulation, content censorship rules, and data protection laws in various countries. Governments increasingly regulate digital platforms to ensure fair competition and consumer protection. Few regulations applicable to Netflix in Indonesia are 1. Self-censorship or censor mandiri. Self-censorship or censor mandiri in accordance with the regulation of the Film Censorship Institute or LSF to classify the wage rating of digital content in line with Indonesian values. Second, Peraturan Pemerintahan Number 46 of 2021 concerning post telecommunication and broadcasting or Postelsiar. This regulation encourages over-the-top or OTT service providers to do a cooperation with telecommunication operators in Indonesia, in this case Netflix and Telkomsel, to improve service equality, customer satisfaction, and to create a more equitable and beneficial digital ecosystem as regulated in Indonesia. And third, Minister of Finance Regulation or PMK number 136 of 2024. This regulation addressed that foreign business must pay VAT or value-added tax on consumer transaction in Indonesia. This regulation is also based on the Law Number 7 of 2021 concerning Harmonisasi Peraturan Pajak or HPP Law. With the official fate in Indonesia, rate increased to 12% effective January 1, 2025. The general taxes imposed on Netflix. First, value-added tax and sales tax. Depending on local laws and the amount varies by country or state. With the value-added tax, the cost of monthly subscription will be adjusted to maintain net profit margins. Second, corporate income tax. This tax is adjusted in accordance with the jurisdiction where Netflix operates. With this tax, Netflix must allocate funds for tax accounting to avoid double taxation. Income tax will certainly reduce net profit. And third, payroll and employment taxes. Payroll and employment taxes are paid in addition to the salaries received by employees. The imposition of this tax will have an impact on cash flow and net profit. Netflix also contributes in corporate social responsibility, including sustainability, diversity, and inclusivity. This contribution to CSR is a competitive advantage and has an impact on stakeholders. It strengthens relationships with stakeholders, including employees, creators, and subscribers, who are loyal to Netflix because of its awareness of environmental issues. By creating an inclusive work environment, this will be their competitive advantage. Netflix is able to attract a wide range of talent. Now we get into the conclusion. Netflix is a leading, strong, competitive, and financially strong global streaming service. Its advantages and services attract customers, while its strong financial position attracts investors. Although it already dominates the market, Netflix can implement several strategies that are recommended to maintain its market position. There are three recommended strategies. First, diversify revenue by developing the gaming unit within the Netflix products. Second, optimize cost utilization and maintain discipline in debt management, tax payments, and other financial matters. And third, strengthen local content production in markets with high customer growth potential.